Good morning. Hi, everybody, and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a timeless read for Leo. So let's get started, Leo. Whenever you come across this message, it is the perfect time for you to receive it. And we are going to pull a couple of cards to anchor the message and see what the focus is for you. And then we'll pull some tarot to fill in the details. So you have number 31 here. And I don't think I've ever pulled number 31 before. Let's see. Awakening. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening to your higher self, your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels, both energetically and intuitively, to walk your path and do what you have come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. That's absolutely beautiful. Wonderful. So let's pull another focus card to anchor the message, and then we'll get started with some tarot to fill it out. So entering into an awakening where things are all coming into line, that's beautiful. This one flipped out, so we'll take a look at this one. And it says, now is the time to be still and not act, surrendering to non-action. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. Okay, so this is about the people that will be coming into your life to assist you with this new elevation, this new frequency upgrade that you are about to experience or have been experiencing and are coming into. We also have a full moon and lunar eclipse coming up, so you've got some really powerful energy to work with, Leo. And let's just see where the allowing needs to be in this full awakening. Just want to make sure they're all good and shuffled. Okay. We're just going to pull them all here, and then we'll set them up and we'll read them. Okay. So you're definitely coming into some magic and manifestation, Leo. It's absolutely beautiful here. Okay. So we have got some major arcana here. We have some air. We have representation from everything, actually, from all the signs. We've got some water in here, a couple of water. We have one of the earth. We have a couple of, we have one of fire and three of water. A lot of water influence, so it's possible that you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that is going to influence this. But okay, so let's get started here. So coming right out, we've got the Ace of Feathers, mental clarity and foundation. This would be the Ace of Swords in a regular deck, and this is all about a fresh start and sudden opportunities coming your way, things opening up, and this is air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is attached to this. But coming into this, we've got the Shaman, Divine Wisdom, Major Arcana, and Spiritual Power, and the Magician, willpower and creation. So Leo, this is confirming that you are at the start of this beautiful journey here, calling on your divine wisdom, pulling in your spiritual power with this full awakening. And you can probably feel it. You can probably feel that there's the signs and the signals, and you've been getting thoughts coming in, that are connected to your awakening and to this journey. And the Magician is that's willpower and creation. That is the manifesting, that is the magic of things coming into form. And then this Ace of Feathers. So this is just confirming that you're definitely coming into this journey, and it's a beautiful window for that to happen. So Coming next, we've got the Nine of Shells, which would be the Nine of Cups, which is an absolutely beautiful card to get. This is about gratitude and fulfillment. This is about, you know, it's the blessings card. All of the blessings are opening up for you and things are flowing. Now we've got the Seven of Acorns, which would be the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Shells, choice and ambitions. So you're opening up to a space where, you know, you've definitely got to put in the work with the determination and stamina. And any awakening, there's always work, you know, because we're letting old thought patterns and old ways of being, we're transmuting that energy and we're letting it flow and fall behind us. You know, we're letting things go, letting go of the baggage, letting go of emotional wounds, processing those kinds of things, you know, and it's work. It's we sometimes call it shadow work because we're pulling those things that we've suppressed, repressed, hidden, you know, not wanted to look at or couldn't look at for a certain amount of time, and we're bringing those things up to the light, right? And it's really important to do that. And then you've got the Seven of Shells, which would be the Seven of Cups, and that's lots of choices. So it could be that you've been feeling like you've been pulled in a number of directions, not knowing which way to go, but you're seeing here where you're gaining that clarity, Leo. You're going to be getting signs and symbols of how the journey unfolds and where to go. And again, this is non-action for you. This is just being able to observe and take it in and assess it, you know, internally, and let it integrate into you and elevate you, elevate your frequency, right? And then we've got, as I mentioned, this beautiful Nine of Shells on top of that. So it is work, and you do need to commit. You know, we all need to commit to doing our own work and taking responsibility for the events in our lives and how they unfold. So this is really beautiful so far. And as you're doing that work, you know, you may find that you're going to have this Tower moment. This is Major Arcana again, where this is release and revelation. So this typically refers to, it could be an actual physical event that happens where something falls apart or there's a sudden change with it and it changes your direction. It can also mean where things need to break down, you know, old ideologies, old beliefs, things that no longer serve us. You could come into this sudden clarity here, you know, where things just suddenly make sense in a different way for you. And that's your Tower moment, where you now are able to shift your perception, shift the lens that you're seeing things through, and see things from a whole new light with this new integration of your energy and your connection to Source. And we've got here the Page of Crystals, which would be the Page of Pentacles. And that is all about committing to learning ideas and discipline. So you're going to be coming into a whole new set of ideas, a whole new set of understandings, you know, perceptions. You're connecting things. You will be connecting things in a much different way than perhaps you did before, because you're coming from a place of awakening and alignment within who you are as a human, you know, here in this world, but also as a spiritual being, you know, and your connection to the flow with your Source energy, which helps you to manifest the things that come up in life. And then we've got the King of Shells here, which is harmony and integrity. And this would be the King of Cups. So that is all about, you know, your need to also, it's the keywords here are harmony and integrity. So this is going to bring about a really much more harmony and clear, sort of a clear path for you. But also you need to stand in your own integrity with what is revealed to you. And as things are shifting and perceptions are changing, make sure that you allow yourself to shift with those changes, you know, and not resist them, knowing that they're right for you, and you'll know, right? And this king is also about being able to lean into those deep feelings and not be afraid to look at the emotions, you know, to observe them, and almost as a third party observer, you know, as your higher self, looking into the emotions of things and working with them and transmuting them and letting old attachments, negative cords, letting those things go, so it frees up your space, you know, your energetic space, mental space, emotional space, for this beautiful alignment and awakening to happen. And your life will just move much with much more clarity, you know, it'll move with much more balance. And not that it's not going to have a few bumps now and again, because of course with all of our journeys, you know, part of our journeys is to face the trials and the situations as they come up, but it's how we deal with them. And the way that you will begin to deal with things will begin to shift, because you're coming from a different place of understanding, a different perception. So let's pull a little more guidance here. And please, if you can, click on the little upside down triangle and click like and subscribe if you're able to, and help me to stay connected with you and to share with others. All right, nothing is really, whoops, we almost had one. Nothing's popping out, so we'll cut the cards and see what comes forward. Okay. So we've got root base chakra, authority, and material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. So to me, this is 1, 4, and 6. So to me, this is working on your foundation, this awakening with your base chakra here. This is truly awakening your connection with Mother Earth Gaia, you know, and source above. And we're coming in with authority here. That would be like the Emperor in the Major Arcana. So that's just, to me, within this reading, this is pay attention to what you know is right for you, and the intuitive signs that you're getting, you know, within this journey and these moments, and rely on that. Now, you could also have a masculine in your life that is very much an authority, you know, on what it is that you're going through, this transition that you're going through. And it could be, you know, to rely on that person and their support and their guidance. But ultimately, that the authority lies with you. You know, you control your life, Leo. You control the circumstances and the direction. And then material and spiritual prosperity. So as part of this awakening, of course, you're coming into this whole new elevation, this whole new perspective and frequency shift. And as it shifts, the universe doesn't really understand emotion. It understands vibration and frequency. So as we elevate, our frequency upgrades, and, you know, we shift to a higher frequency, which means that we attract things from that higher space instead of from a place of lack and fear. So that definitely can bring about that material and spiritual, you know, achievement and success. So we'll just end with a little bit of feather energy. One did pop out, but we'll pull a second. And let's see. So we have Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. Yeah, absolutely. So that's definitely what all of this is speaking to. And then the one that popped out is Meadowlark. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. See, that's absolutely perfect, Leo. So I'm really excited for you. This is a very, very positive, loving message from the universe. You've put in the work. You know, you've got a little bit of work to do as some things come up for you to transmute, but the cards are saying you definitely have everything you need in order to achieve that, and that's really exciting. So, Leo, this is your message, and please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.